Hey team, today we're gonna make some locks. Okay, um, the idea of locks or Gravlax is to take a piece of fish, not necessarily just have to be salmon. It could be any piece of fish, and we're going to cure it. And by curing it, I mean we're going to cook it with salt. Okay, the idea is that we're gonna put some seasoning in here. It's kind of a dry brine, right? So we're gonna do our brown sugar, some salt, some peppercorns, and then our flavoring for this dish is gonna be dill and lemon, and then you should have all gotten a little container with gin, right? Which is gonna bring a juniper berry uh, flavor into this. The idea is that we're going to put the fish in this dry brine overnight, and then the next day we'll rinse it and we'll pat it dry, and then we'll slice it. It'll be ready to eat. It'll be just like when you buy lox at the store. Okay, so I have to get started. I have my brown sugar right here. I'm gonna dump that onto my bowl, and I'm going to have some salt, and I'm gonna do about the same amount as I have of brown sugar of salt. Okay, usually if you like it sweeter, put a little bit more brown sugar than salt. If you like it more on the savory side, put a little bit more salt than sugar. Okay, and then I have my lemon here. I actually like mine to be lemony, so I know your recipe doesn't call for this, but I like zesting my lemon into my dry cure as well as using my juice. So let me go right here. And I'm gonna zest this whole lemon in here. And this is gonna get taken off of it tomorrow, okay? So there's not gonna be a big thing that if you have a little bit of zest, or if your zest is bigger, or if you do it with a different zester, it's all perfectly fine. Okay, and I'm just gonna mix this really well, and I want to make sure that when I look at it between the brown sugar and the salt, I can actually see that it looks like it has salt in there and it's not all brown sugar. Okay, so and that's kind of how I look at how much of each I have here. Okay, and this is gonna remove some moisture out of our fish, depending on how long we leave it on the fish, or if we press the fish or not. It's gonna tell us about how salty and how soft the fish is gonna end up, and if it's ready to eat or not. I mean, we can eat salmon raw just as it is, so it could be ready to eat right now. Okay. I'm going to take I have this dill right here, and I'm actually using all the dill that I put in your bag, and I'm gonna rough chop it. Nothing precise, just gonna go like that. Even the stems, everything is gonna go in there, okay? And I'm gonna take this and add it to my bowl. Okay, and then I'm just gonna mix this really well. Just try to get some salt and sugar on that dill as well. Okay, now your recipe called for taking this and putting it on a piece of cheesecloth. I have these are 4 pieces of paper towel. Okay, and I folded it in half, and I'm gonna use this as where I'm going to sit my salmon. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to grab some of the dill. I'm leaving some of the brine behind, and kind of make a bed for my fish there. Okay, and over you guys have one nice piece of fish. I brought home the ends, right? So I'm gonna put 2 pieces in here, and just about like that. Okay, that's gonna be mine. But before I lay it down completely, I'm gonna grab a bunch of this sugar salt mixture and sprinkle it right over that dill, the best as I can, right? Like, it doesn't have to be super perfect. Okay, then I'm gonna try to move a little bit of that dill over to the side, and I'm gonna grab a bunch of that salt and sugar mixture and lemon, and I'm gonna put it on my fish, as well as I can. Okay, and then I'm going to end up dumping the whole thing here. And the goal is to cover this fish as well as you can with this mixture. Okay, so far so good. Once you have it like this, fold it so you can cover your fish. Okay, and then pick it up and tuck it in, or tuck it under, like so. Alright, so you end up with a little packet. Alright, at this point, I'll have my tray right here, and I'm going to place this on my tray. Okay, and now I'll take my bowl, and I'll squeeze my lemon into there. Okay, seeds and all, it's all going in there. Okay, and this is a way that you can cure any fish, really. Like I said, we can, for this procedure, we're gonna leave it how it is and pour some of this liquid in there. But sometimes, if I see that the fish is really thick, then we'll come with some weight, and the weight will squeeze some of the moisture out of the fish. Okay, so in my bowl I have my gin and my lemon juice, and now I'm going to pour that slowly over my paper towel, because I want to infuse some of this flavor in there. But I mean, the goal is to take some of the moisture out of here, but we're introducing some, so that's why I pour it over the paper towel. We don't want the fish to just taste like gin. So we're gonna leave the fish like that. We're not gonna press it, nothing. It's gonna stay like this with that amount of salt and sugar on it. If you like a lot of black pepper, or if you like black pepper on it, you can black pepper it as well. I don't think it belongs in here, so I didn't put it in here. So it's all about, the black pepper is all about taste. Now the importance of the salt is about curing the fish. Okay, so this is gonna go in your refrigerator like so, for 24 hours, and once that's cured, tomorrow I'll film the second part of this video, and I'll load it into your canvas. All right, sounds good.